Hello and welcome to PNW Part-Time Picker. My name is Erica and I am a part-time reseller in the Pacific Northwest. It's a rainy weekend here, so it's a good time to sip on a hot beverage and do a little voiceover. I've been spending most of my time lately posting shorts to just keep my channel at least a little bit active, but I thought it was a good time to do a little update. This video was actually meant to be more of a time-lapse, but I didn't film it on a time-lapse setting because I thought I would be able to speed it up more, but this is as fast as it can get with the editing software that I'm using, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'll have to cut out a lot of stuff because it'll be too long if I don't. Anyways, this is most of my eBay inventory. I have mostly clothes and some hard goods, so these bins contain all of my clothing inventory. My inventory storage is not typical of what most people have. I think most resellers have storage space in their house that they use, or they rent a storage space. I don't have space at my house to store my inventory, and I don't sell enough to pay for storage, so I have to get creative. I actually moved most of my inventory recently to a space that makes more sense, and later on I will put a clip in of what my storage used to look like and what it currently looks like. Just as a side note, as I'm listening to my voiceovers as I am creating this, I can hear the rain in the background, so hopefully that's not too annoying to people. I honestly didn't know what I was doing when I started this process. I kind of fumbled around at first, but quickly found that the easiest way to tackle this project would be to search the brand name in my listing title and just assign the listing to a bin. So I labeled each bin A, B, C, D, etc., and then added the letter to my existing custom label. Right here, I think I'm actually looking for tape or something that I could use to label my bins with. So I found some painter's tape, and that is what I used for my labels. As I was going through everything, I found things that had flaws that I should probably just get rid of. This purple dress has holes in the sleeve, so I might try it on to see if it fits me. If it doesn't fit, I should just get rid of it. I have the hardest time getting rid of things though. At the time of filming this, it was around the beginning of 2025. I started reselling a few months into 2024. It was a pretty slow start, and it took a bit of time to start building inventory, which is probably why I waited so long to try and get organized. It was kind of like it just suddenly felt overwhelming. At first, it was pretty easy to remember where everything was, but after a while, it was pretty frustrating trying to pull orders, just going off of memory, and trying to remember where I put things. I finally got tired of it and needed to get more organized. This is probably a good spot to show a clip of what my inventory space used to look like. And here it is in all its glory. Just to give a little bit of context, this space was meant to be a small personal storage space, and when I started doing eBay, it was the most logical place to start putting items I was thrifting. That became chaotic pretty quickly though. I didn't have any other options really, so I just tried to make it work the best I could. I basically just kept working through all of these bins until I had assigned a letter to all of my listings. I don't have a huge inventory, so it went pretty quickly. And a few months after I went through this process, I was able to move my inventory to a space that was way easier to manage. I haven't moved everything over, which I still need to figure out, but this is the new space, and it is pretty amazing to have shelves and more space that is dedicated just for eBay. That's about it. I worked through all the bins, and pulling orders was way better. My only advice to anyone new to reselling is don't wait until you are overwhelmed with items before you start some kind of inventory system. Whether it is a custom SKU within eBay or just a spreadsheet, you will be way less frustrated pulling orders if you have some sense of where things are. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you haven't checked out my shorts, give those a watch, and if you enjoy these videos, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next one.